Hello, my wonderful people. How are you doing today? Here we are again. Here we are. Today's message is going to be a little bit different. Today we are going to talk about how to know your enemies and how to roast their plans, how to destroy their plans against you and your family, how to make sure that next time when they see you, that they will just be looking at you like a sheep. They will just be looking at you and be wondering. They will not even recognize or remember you anymore because you will be strange. You will be foreign in their eyes. You will delete yourself completely from the memories of your enemies. They will not remember you again. They will not remember you. If they see you, they'll be looking at you like, who is that person? They will not even know who you are anymore. You will remove yourself from their mind completely. Completely, you remove yourself, remove your family, and everything that has to do with their mind from their mind, so that they will not even remember you. They'll be looking at you like some sheep. Yes, like sheep. That's how they'll be. They'll just be looking at you like sheep, like that. Yes, that's what we are going to do today on how to remove yourself from the minds of your enemies and how to know who they are also. And this message is what we're going to talk about. You will get to know who your enemies are. But first of all, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here. This is your one and only Lady M. My name is Matu. You can call me, yes, Matu, Lady M. Yeah, welcome here. If this is your first time, I'm saying welcome. If this is not your first time, I'm saying welcome again. Thanks for coming back here. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe to my page. I'm so excited to have you here. It's been a while, but I try my best to come here once in a while, at least once or twice a week, because I have to come here so we can blast and learn and do things that we need to do that is fun, to move us forward, to help us to enjoy our lives without any stress. Yes, so today we are here. We are going to learn how to roast our enemies. The enemies, those ones that have decided to make themselves our enemies. Other than that, we don't have any problem. But the ones that decided that they have make you their project, that they will not forget you. Every time, if they are sleeping, they are there. If you are standing up, they are there. If you get a phone call, they are in your ears. Who is that? How you know your enemies? I'm going to give you few things that will make you to know who your enemies are. Number one is, as soon as you have a phone call, an enemy or somebody that have made themselves a physical monitoring spirit in your life. If your phone rings, here is your enemy coming. Who is that? Who called you just now? They want to know. That is your enemy. The enemy want to know who is calling you. Who just called you? Who did you just talk to? And when you talk, what did you talk about? That is a physical monitoring spirit. That person want to know what is happening in your life because they have positioned themselves as a physical monitoring spirit. Monitoring spirits are my spirit, but this person have decided that they will be your personal monitoring spirit. So they want to know everything you are saying on the phone. If your phone rings, if you get a letter, if you receive a message, if you are going out of your house, they want to know where you are going, exactly where you will be. You should give them details. If you don't give them details, they will be angry. They will be angry. That's another way to know who your enemy is. Another way of knowing who your enemies are is somebody that, like, it can be a person or it can be people. For example, something could happen to you. Like, for example, you graduate from school, or you just bought a new car, or you just built your house. You know, you just got a baby, for example. Something great happened to you. And this, your enemy, is nowhere to be found. They will not be there to congratulate you. They will not be there to say, oh, I'm so happy for you. Thank God for this thing that happened to you. They will not appreciate. They are not there. That person that called themselves your friend. Meanwhile, that enemy that is parading as your friend. All this time, they know that you have been fighting to start your business and things, or maybe graduate from school or build your house. Finally, you are finished with it. Time to do the opening. You bought your car. Time to enjoy your car, to celebrate with your car. So you brought it for people to celebrate with you. That person that has been your best friend, that enemy that has been your best friend, pretending to be your best friend this whole time, is nowhere to be found. The day you were opening your house, the day you were having that big celebration to be congratulated, that's when that person will be nowhere to be found, yeah. And then you will not see them. You call them, they will not pick. Maybe 2-3 days later, maybe a week later, they will show up. Oh, sorry, something came up. I even forgot that it was your birthday or it was so and so. That is how you get to know that person is not your friend, they are your enemy. Another way you can know that the person that you think is your friend is your enemy is anytime you are, for example, you are going somewhere, they want to go with you. They want to know where you are going. Another way you can know who your enemy is, you are cooking your food. There, what is inside that pot? Ah, you like meat, oh. Look at all that meat in your pot. Look at all that. You mean, hey, me when I'm cooking, I just cook one fish. You mean you put chicken in that pot? You put fish? They will not be happy. They will not like it. They are angry. Why are you cooking your food with all that ingredients? That is your enemy, but it's disguising as a friend. You go and buy your nice clothes. You are wearing them, even though sometimes they can even have more than you. Sometimes they have more than you. But they are still angry that you buy something, some cheap thing. You buy it, you are wearing it. That enemy has something that is more expensive than you. But they will not like it. You will see it on their face that they are not happy. Why is it you are even able to get something for yourself? That enemy will not like it. That is your enemy, but they pretend to be your friend. Why is it that you are even able? You are working with them. If you get the day you get maybe contract or something. Hey, that person that was your friend before, you come and tell them, I just got a contract. I'm so excited. Guess what? They will not like it. Their whole face will change. You will think that you've done something to them. They will feel like, it will be like you throw cold water on them. They will not like it. They will be very angry. You're like, but this is good news. I'm coming to tell you so you'll be happy for me. They will not be happy for you. They will not be happy for you. But the day that something bad happened to you, oh, that's when you will see that enemy pretending to be your friend. That's when they will come. They will sit down on the chair. They will even offer to buy you drink. If you can smoke, they will buy you cigarette. They want you to tell them everything in details, what happened to you that make you cry. If you are laughing, they don't like it. Your enemy don't want to see you smiling. Okay? Your enemy is that person that every time they come to you, they will sit with you and gossip about other people. That is your enemy. But they will disguise as a friend. Every time they call you, they have somebody to talk about. Oh, have you heard about this person? Have you heard what is the bad thing that has happened to that person? Oh my God. They will gossip about that person. Next time they call you, they will gossip about John. Another time they call you, they are gossiping about Peter. Oh, every time they call you, they have somebody to talk about. If they don't have anybody to gossip about, they will never call you. If they don't have anything to talk about that is bad about somebody else, they will never call you. That is your enemy. I know people like that. They will never dial your phone until they have a gossip. Your phone will never ring with their number until they are ready to gossip. But there came a time where I cut all those people off. It came a time in my life where I deleted gossipers from my life. I blocked them. Gossipers don't call me. People don't call me to gossip about other people because I'm not interested. I'm too busy with my life. I don't have time to listen to somebody gossip about another person. I don't have that time I can use to listen to you gossip about somebody else. We can use it to pray for them. Because the Bible says we should pray for our enemies. Pray for your enemies. Pray for them. But there are some enemies you can't pray for. You can't pray for all of them. You can pray for some of them. Pray. Because the Bible says also he will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. The Lord will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Oh, my friend, as you are liking this message, if you're enjoying this message so far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on this message because we are going to get into the juice. Thank you for watching up to this point. All right. And now I'm going to tell you how to delete yourself from the mind of your enemies. How to make them, when they see you, they will be acting like a sheep. Yes, they will become like sheep. They will not even know that is you. Yes, and you will be living your life. You will go on to live your life, enjoy your life, and be happy without them. In front of them too, sometimes. Yes, because the Bible says, the Lord said he will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Yes. Sometimes they even come and make themselves physical enemies. Yes. If they have tried all those things, it's not working, they will show up in your face and tell you whatever you are working on is not going to work. They will physically show up in your face to tell you whatever you are doing is not going to progress. Sometimes they will even hide themselves from your life, thinking that by their presence is going to make your life to be stagnant. They will hide themselves from your life, thinking that by them leaving your life, that means your life is not going to move forward. If that doesn't work, they will come back again, try to be friends. If that doesn't work, then they will make themselves physical enemies. You understand? But today we are going to deal with them. Today we would show how to deal with them and remove ourselves from their lives and remove them from our lives for good. In Jesus' name. All right? Get yourself a plain sheet of paper. Get yourself a plain sheet of paper like this. All right? When you finish getting yourself a plain sheet of paper, get yourself a pen. Get a pen, get a plain sheet of paper, okay? And then we are going to write down the names of your enemies, if you know them. If you know your enemies, if you know who they are, you write down their names. If you don't know who they are, just write down, let God reveal them to you and reveal who they are to you, okay? If you know them, if you know the enemies, write their name down. If you don't know the enemies, write down what you want God to do with them and God to reveal them to you. After you are writing down the names of your enemies, all right? After you've written down the names of the enemies that you know, the ones you know that are your enemies, you write down their name on the sheet of paper, okay? When you write down their name on that sheet of paper, you get yourself pepper. Pepper. It can be chili pepper. It can be powder pepper. Get yourself a pepper. Okay, first you will write the names of the people that you know are your enemies on the paper. That is if you know their names. If you don't know their names, don't write it. Just write God to reveal them to you. And then you will write the things that you want to happen to those enemies. First, you write down their names. If you don't know their names, you write that God should reveal them to you. And then you will also write on that same sheet of paper the thing that you want to happen to those enemies or those people that have decided to make you their enemy. You will write on this paper what you want to happen to them. Use a blue pen or a black pen. Yes. Write on this piece of paper what you want to happen to them. For you write the things you want that should happen to these people that have made themselves your enemy. You write down their names and then you get your pepper. You get your pepper. You rub the pepper. You rub it good. Put the pepper on that names and on those things that you are writing down. Put the pepper there good. Put the pepper on the name. Put the pepper good on the name and on the things that you have written down you want to happen to your enemies. Add some pepper. Add pepper. Good, good, good. Add pepper. If you don't have powder pepper, use red pepper. If you don't have red pepper, fine pepper. Who said fine pepper? Put the pepper on top of this thing that you are writing down that you want to happen to those enemies and on top of their names. Then you fold the paper that way. You fold the paper that way. Fold it that way. And put it in a clay pot. Put it in a pot. There's a pot, a clay pot. Put the name inside the pot. Let me make it smaller. So this is a small pot. This is a small pot. Put the name inside the pot. Pam! Yes, it's a clay pot. Put the name inside the clay pot. In the things you are writing. Because this on this paper now, you are writing down the things you want to happen to those enemies and you are writing down their names if you know their names. If you don't know their name, you write down the things you want for God to reveal them to you. And those things that you are writing on that paper that should happen to them will happen to them. Okay? Then you put it inside your clay pot. Find a clay pot. Put the list inside there. That you are rubbed the pepper and everything on. You put it inside there and put it on the fire to burn. If it's a clay pot, it's going to burn. Okay? If it's a clay pot, the pot will heat up and then the paper inside will get burnt. But if it's not a clay pot, if it's you don't have a clay pot, if it's difficult to lay your hands on the clay pot, fine. Then you can find a regular pot. But make sure that that pot that you are not going to use it to cook your food again. If you use it to burn this paper, you will never use it to cook your food that you will eat again. Okay? Then you will find that pot. That is, if you don't have a clay pot, you will find a regular pot. But don't cook and eat from it afterwards. And then you will rub oil on that paper, because then it will be easier to burn. You will rub oil, any kind of oil. You can use olive oil, you can use any oil you have. Rub it on that paper, and then put it in your regular pot. That is, if you don't have this clay pot, you have only a regular pot. So you find one of a small one, and then you rub your oil on the paper. But if you have a clay pot, then you don't need to rub oil on this, because this can get hot and burn the paper. But if you don't have this clay pot, then you have a regular pot, then you need to put oil on the paper and burn it, and put it in the pot and set it on fire to burn. As it is burning, as you see it's burning and the smoke is going up, start praying. Start your prayer right there and then. Oh God, arise. Remove me from the minds of my enemies. Let those that have decided to make me their project, wherever they see me, Lord, let me be removed from their minds. Let them not remember me. Let them not remember my family. Oh, pray. Let God remove you and your family and your business and every good thing that has to do with you. Let it remove it from their mind. Whenever they see you, let them not even able to remember any good thing that is happening to you. Let them not know you again. All right? You burn that paper, that ashes and everything, and then you can go outside and throw it. All right? But that is it. Next time, when they see you, when you finish doing this prayer, this ritual right here, those enemies, whenever they see you, anytime they see you anywhere, they will just be looking at you like sheep. Like this. They will not know you again. They will be looking at you as that. They will not even know you. Maybe you don't be surprised. That is why some people, when you see them, you have to reintroduce yourself to them. Don't be offended. Never be offended that if you have to reintroduce yourself to some people. But this time around, be careful. All right? Be careful. Because when you are burned yourself from their mind, when they see you now, they will just be looking at you like this. They will not remember you again. You will be out of their memory for good. They will not know you again. And you will be free. And you can live your life happily ever after. All right? And when they try to come back, don't let them in, because you already know who they are. Good luck, my friend. Don't forget, I have so many videos on this channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my page if you like this message. I have so many other messages here. Follow me for more important and interesting content on this channel. I will be coming here to you every single time with wonderful and interesting messages. Take care of yourself. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. All right? Lady M signing out.